traditional wedding. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó ń kọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ètò Let's talk traditional wedding ló ń lọ lọ́wọ́. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó ń kọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram, every Tuesday on Facebook, 6 p.m. UK time, every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fúnni lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fúnni lóye. Let's talk
traditional weddings. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, ẹ̀yin tèmi nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Mo kára lé, mo kérò ọ̀nà, mo kọ́kùnrin, mo kóbìnrin, mo kọ́mọdé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí àgbàlagbà wípé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Lórí ètò làwà, ètò wa, ètò yín, ètò kan náà tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Meettheroya. Àmọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ètò yìí, kó tó di pé aṣọ ohunkóhun, ṣé ẹ rí pé ó yẹ ká júbà ọba kọ́dáyé, ọba ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, ọba lánàá, ọba lénìí, ọba títí ayérayé kọrin kése, ẹlẹ́bùrú ìkẹ́, ọba tó tó nípa tó kọ̀ tí ò pani tó ṣe pé ṣe ló ń pani mọ́. Ọba tá a dágbére fún ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá pé à ń lọ kábọ̀, tó jẹ́ kó tún ṣe é ṣe fún èmi Olúwabùnmi aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Bùnmi Meettheroya, alága ìdúró, alága ìjókòó, MC olóòtú ètò ìgbéyàwó with Godly Swagger, tó jẹ́ kó ṣe é ṣe fún mi láti tún padà wá síbí lẹ́ni láyé láyé àti láyé rere. Wọ́n tún wá dé bí mo bá èèyàn ni bí ẹni, èèyàn bí èèyàn, ẹ̀yin èjìká tẹ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́wò jábọ́, ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ ètò ìgbéyàwó mo tún wá bá yín láyé láyé àti láyé rere. Ẹ rí pé àrùn fáyọ̀ bí òṣọpẹ́, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ òjò ló ti rọ̀ tílẹ̀ ti fi mu, ṣùgbọ́n tó wọn Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá nínú ọlá ńlá ẹ̀ láti dá wa sí. To God alone be all the glory. Mo fẹ́ ṣàsìkò náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣagbátẹrù ètò yìí, pàápàá jùlọ iléeṣẹ́ Jẹlẹ́ńkẹ́ Duchess, níbi tí wọ́n ti ń taṣọ ìyàwó, tìyá ìyàwó lẹ́fẹ́ ni, tí bàbá ìyàwó lẹ́fẹ́ ni, aṣọ ọmọdé ni, tàgbà ni, tọkùnrin lẹ́fẹ́ tóbìnrin ni. Ẹ fẹ́ faṣọ yìí ṣe ìgbéyàwó ni, ẹ fẹ́ fi ṣe ohunkóhun tó bá fẹ́ fi ṣe ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ ìbí, àbí ẹ̀ ń wá ìgbà owó àti tọrùn, ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Jẹlẹ́ńkẹ́ Duchess. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iléeṣẹ́ Jẹlẹ́ńkẹ́ Duchess, ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti máa ta original, láfẹ́ original coral, abẹ́fẹ́ original gold, abẹ́fẹ́ costume gold tí kò ṣe pé màmá bó, ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Jẹlẹ́ńkẹ́ Duchess. Iléeṣẹ́ Jẹlẹ́ńkẹ́ Duchess, ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú àdúró tí iléeṣẹ́ yóò ní jóná ọwọ́ yẹn á máa ròkè o. Mo tún fẹ́ fàtìkọ́ náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Celebration International Magazine. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ yàwòrán, tí ẹ fẹ́ káwòrán yín máa ṣe bàlàbàlà, abẹ́ fẹ́ videographer tó gbóná tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá pè wọ́n sí bí ayẹyẹ yín, wọ́n á ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́, wọ́n are very very professional. Celebration International Magazine, wọ́n á tún wá bá yín gbé àwọn ayẹyẹ yín sórí ẹ̀rọ magazine, whether e-magazine or even paper magazine. Thank you so much, Celebration International Magazine. Thank you for your love. Thank you for always. I really appreciate you. Mo tún fẹ́ fàsìkò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ kan gbòógì, iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept, iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept. Thank you so much, Blanco Concept, for your support. Àwọn náà àyàwòrán ni wọ́n. Iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept. When you want a professional photographers, professional videographers, ẹ kàn sí iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wà ní Nàìjíríà, wọ́n tún wà ní ìlú UK bíbáyìí, kódà wọ́n wà kákàkiri, wọ́n ní àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn kákàkiri. Iléeṣẹ́ Blanco Concept, iléeṣẹ́ yóò ní jóná ọwọ́ yẹn á máa ròkè o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, mo tún fẹ́ fàsìkò yìí náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa pátápátá. Kó tó di pé mo rìn jìnnà, kó tó di pé mo gbàgbé, torí pé mi ò fẹ́ hùwà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣìírè. Yorùbá sọ wípé oore pẹ́ àṣìírè gbàgbé. Èmi ò ń ṣàṣìírè o, mo wá dúpẹ́ oore o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, mo wá dúpẹ́ oore. Thank you so much for all the beautiful birthday messages. Kai, oh my God, so many birthday messages. In fact, I felt so loved. Thank you everybody for the beautiful birthday messages, for celebrating me all over the platforms, on different platforms. I saw my videos, my pictures, everywhere. People putting me on their status. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you. I am super, super grateful to everyone that has that celebrated me on my birthday. That's 2 days ago. Thank you so much. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will honor you in Jesus' name. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bóyá wọ́n lè gbà ká kọrin ká play orin díẹ̀ lénìí. If they allow us to play music, we will. But if Instagram say we can't play music, then we will not play music. So please bear with me. I'm just going to play the little music that I love to play here. Just to God
that created the heaven and the earth, who was there when it was created. Can somebody answer me?
Hey, thank you everybody. Yay. I pray I will able to play this music.
Ọba tó fọ̀rọ̀ dáyé tẹ́nìkan ò fọ̀rọ̀ dá. Òpó tó ṣàyẹ̀rò tẹ́nìkan ò gbèrò o. Ọba tá gbára lé tó gbára lẹ́nìkan kan. Ọba tí gbogbo ayé ń bọ̀ tó bẹ nìkan kan sí. Ọba tí gbogbo ayé pé tó bẹ nìkan kan. Ọba tá sátọ̀ lọ tó sátẹ̀ nìkan kan ni. Ó dára ẹ̀ ó yanra ẹ̀ òfìrà ẹ̀ jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ọba tí gbàjọba lé àwọn lọ́ba lọ́ba. Ọba tó ti ń jọba kọ́ ọba yẹ kan tó máa jọba. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé lọ́ba ọba ní ìjọba fẹ́rú jọba lẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé lọ́ba ọba ní ìjọba àwọn balẹ̀. Iwájú ló kọ síbi kan wá ní good morning. Òsì ló kọ síbi kan wá ní good afternoon. Ọ̀tún ló kọ síbi kan wá ní good evening. Ẹ̀yin ló kọ síbi kan wá ní good night. Ọba tó dáhùn gbogbo.
Okay, we have to stop it before Instagram will take off our live. I hope they don't take off our live. That is one of my favorite songs at the moment. It is called Dodondawa by Testimony Jaga. We give glory to God Almighty. He is the Dodondawa. Ọba tó wà láyé káyé tó máa bẹ, ọba tí ó máa bẹ nígbà táyé ò bá sí mọ́. Ọba tó jẹ́ pé òun lọ́ba ṣùgbọ́n ààrẹ ni tó fi jọba. Òun lọ́wọ́ ọba lọ́ba máa ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún. We give glory to God Almighty. Thank you, Temitope Eko. We appreciate you for joining me. Please, where is everybody? Go and call everybody because tonight's topic is not something that you want to make. Call people. Let them know that the show has started. Share the link. Share the links, guys. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pé àwọn èèyàn ká jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ètò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. While we are waiting for other people to join us, guys, I don't know how many of us have still not got the copy of my book. You can also get copies of this book to donate to colleges, to universities, to anywhere. It's called The Evolution of Nigerian Traditional Weddings, Past, Present, and Future. This is where our history about Nigerian traditional marriage, Nigerian traditional wedding is recorded. So please get a copy of this. It's on Amazon. It's just $9.99 on Amazon. And then you can even get the e-copy. The e-copy is just $4.99. And also we have this one as well. The Dictionary and Idioms of Nigerian Traditional Marriage. This is going to give you all the words, all the vocabularies, everything that you need to know about the Nigerian traditional marriage. You'll get it in this book. So please, if you're yet to get this, make sure you do. Yeah, God bless you. Okay, people. Ẹ pé àwọn èèyàn pé tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Let's tell people that the show has started. If you know anybody that would normally be here and they are not here, please ẹ bá wa pè wọ́n kẹ́ sọ pé tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Because the show, I don't want us to have done it halfway and people will now be turning up and say, kí lẹ̀ ń sọ, please can you say it again, can you repeat what you have just said, can you go back? No. So today, people, we are going to be talking about when there is a disability in families. This show, for those of us that are new here, this show is about Nigerian traditional weddings. It's about weddings, it's about events, and it's also about family and lifestyle. So we talk about family, we talk about marriage, we talk about events, we talk about weddings and all. But for tonight, it's going to be focusing on family. Ale, nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé ó lè àbáwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ tó lè ṣe àǹfààní fún ìdílé òun la fẹ́ sọ lálẹ́ yìí. Something that can benefit the family. And I can see that we don't have a lot of people online tonight. Please tell people that the show has started. Sometimes people forget. Tell people that the show has started. The reason why I want us to come here is so that I forgot to put title on what's it called, on TikTok. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to do that at the moment. Anyways, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni wípé lálẹ́ yìí nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ nípa òun ni the topic about when there is disability in a family. When there is disability in a family, a lot of people, we live our life on a daily basis, and we don't tend to understand that some people are going through some stuff that we are not, So we're going to be talking about the different kinds of disabilities when there are disabilities in families. Tí Yorùbá máa ń pè ní tí èèyàn bá ní àkàndá èèyàn nínú ẹbí. And also we're going to be talking about different types of disabilities. Some disabilities are not so obvious, they're not so glaring. Some people you cannot even tell that they have disabilities. Some you can tell straight away when you see them. Some you cannot tell straight away. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So if you're online and you can hear me, let's start the conversation, people. The disability, when there is disability in family, how can the family cope? How can it affect the family, and how can they cope? Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe lè maintain ara wọn? Àti wípé where can they find help? A lot of times these people are left, in what's it called? They are left helpless. Yes, they are left helpless. So we're going to be talking about how we can help families with disability to cope. Yes. So if you know anybody, people, if you know anybody that has special need, I don't like to use the word disability, but I think to make it for clarity, I might be using that word a lot tonight. People with special needs. Yes. So if you know anybody with special needs, if you know anybody with special needs, or you know anybody that has a family member with special needs, this is the time to tell them that the show has started. The show has started. Yeah. So I'm going to give us a bit more time because I think people are just coming up to join. So we give them a bit of time to join. So please bear with me. Because I really want us to understand and dwell in this topic properly. So bear with me. 1 second. I'm just bringing up some of the things that we're going to be talking about. Okay, basically tonight's topic will be more like me talking to us, explaining to us the little that I know about disability when there is disability in a family, the little that I know, and how the little that I understand about how they can get help. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Sometimes when we are doing very important topics like this, it's so unpopular. People don't care. They're not keen. Yeah, but then we'll still talk about what we need to talk about, because there might be 1 or 2 people out there that will need this, and they would pick it up and it will be useful for them. Yeah. So let's talk about all the different types of disabilities that we can talk about, because when we talk about disability or special need, there are all different types. Like I said, there are some that are so obvious, and there are some that are not so obvious that you cannot pick. I don't like, sometimes the people that have special need, they seem to be forgotten. So that's why we are doing this today, so that we don't, we will do our own little contribution to kind of remember them and encourage them, and in case there's someone out there that might need help, that might need support, that can be labeled as maybe having the special needs, or what we call disability. Yeah, Baba, God bless you, ma. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's see. First of all, I want to ask us, when we hear the word disability, what comes to mind? What comes to mind? If you're online, please feel free to join me and unmute yourself, especially on TikTok. Feel free to join me. When you hear the word disability, what comes to mind? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Or when you say somebody has special need, or this person has disability, what comes to mind? This is an educative show for tonight. We don't just come here to come and say anything anyhow. We come here to to educate, and also to oh sorry about that. This TikTok ojoojúmọ́ náà ń gbé nǹkan tuntun wọbẹ̀. I'm yet to really understand how this TikTok works. Every day they pick. Anyway, so please, people, talk, talk. Don't go quiet on me. What did you really understand by the term disability? To you, when you hear the word disability, what comes to mind? What would you say it means to you? You know, because we all have different definition, the way, all different ways that we view things. Thank you those that are clicking on, that are tapping on TikTok. Thank you so much. Please, let's keep tapping so that other people can be aware that the show is on. Okay. Kilo for restriction. Let me see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So I would say that, as the question I asked is, are all disabilities visible? Definitely, they are not all visible. There are some people that have special needs, that have disabilities that you cannot even tell. We don't even know. Thank you, Beam and Beam. Thank you so much for continuing to click like. I really appreciate you. And then there are some disabilities that are obvious, that are, that people can tell from a distance that this person has special need or they have disability. Most of the time, those people that have physical disability tend to get more attention. They tend to get more, wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí nǹkan ṣe, wọ́n ti tètè máa ṣàánú fún, wọ́n ti máa ready láti help rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn. But there are some people that their own disability is not, you cannot see it at all. They're not physical. You probably will not even know that they are going through stuff until you get close to them or until you get to know them. So it's not all disabilities that are physical. There are many people that have special needs, that have disabilities that you cannot even tell, except you move close to them or you get to know them. That's when you can tell that this person is actually having disability. So I hope that we understand that. Today, sometimes people come online to come and maybe you see someone and they say, I have to. They're just looking at them, because you can't judge until you are sure, or you are. Don't get me wrong. We know that there's a lot of people out there that are faking it, but some people, they're not faking it. They just their disability is just not obvious. So I hope we understand that. Okay, so we've been able to establish that disability is not always visible. Now let's talk about why people hide members of their family, especially when they have a child with special need. Why do people hide, when people have special needs children or special needs people, they tend to kind of hide them. Special need, be only autism, only whatever, cerebral palsy and stuff like that, and they will be hiding them. Why? So why do people do that? I can see that people are online, but people are not saying anything. If you're not saying anything, I'm going to end this life. I'm going to end it because there's no point in me talking to myself. So if you know why anybody, the reason why people tend to hide their special need children, why do people hold their, hide their special need family members? Why? Okay, I'm waiting for response. So people, if I don't hear response, I will not be able to continue. I'm waiting for your response. Remember that you can unmute yourself and join me. You can unmute yourself and join me. I'm just trying to. If you want to unmute yourself, please feel free to unmute yourself and join me. I've said that some people, they tend to hide their special need family members. They tend to hide their special need family members. Why do people do that? Why do people hide their family members that have disability? That's what I want us to talk about tonight. I think most of the time is because they feel embarrassed, or because of stigmatization, or because they just don't want people to know that they have any member of their family that has special need. So as a result of that, you see people hiding their special need family members. They will probably pretend as if they don't exist, or they'll put them in places where people don't have access to them, people cannot see them. And I'm asking, why would anybody want to do that? Somebody said in the African culture, it's a taboo. Ah, God Almighty. Lord, oh, that's deep. When you say somebody with special need is a taboo. Ah, Lord. Àkọ̀dá èèyàn ni Yorùbá dẹ̀ máa ń pè wọ́n. Àkọ̀dá èèyàn ni Yorùbá máa ń pè wọ́n. Yeah. So when people say people with special need, they call them a taboo. Bí ẹni pé kò ṣe rí mọ́yàn. Ìyẹn dìbò. Ẹ kálẹ́ ma. Ẹ kálẹ́ ma. Thank you so much for coming on the show, ma. God bless you, ma. Ẹ jẹ́ bá a dá pọ̀. Ma.
Contribute sí nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ.
Yes, ma.
Jerry, ní ìlú tiwantiwa, even ní Africa. Èèwọ̀ ló máa ń pè pé bóyá obìnrin yẹn ó ti lọ ṣe nǹkan.
Tí kò yẹ kó ṣe.
Nígbà tó lóyún àbí nǹkan kan tó yẹ yín. Mo fẹ́ fi ṣe example kan. Ẹbí mi, àǹtí mi, olórúkọ ni ọkọ yẹn láti Ìjẹ̀bú ṣé Rẹ́mọ náà ti wà Rẹ́mọ. Olórúkọ ńlá ni wọ́n. Wọ́n bímọ, ọkùnrin yẹn kú. Ìlú òyìnbó náà ti bí ọmọ yẹn kú, ó ṣàṣà aláìsí ó kú. Ìyàwó wọn tún wá lóyún kejì. Wọ́n ṣàtún wá lóyún, ọkùnrin náà ló wá bí. Ibi iná bí ọmọ yẹn sí nígbà yẹn. So ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣàwá bọ́ ọmọ yẹn tọ́mọ yẹn ṣà ń dàgbà tí ò reach milestone. Ọkùnrin yẹn lọ́ọ̀yà tó kàwé Amẹ́ríkà. Ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Jẹ̀bú. Tó yẹ kó mú ọmọ yẹn padà wá kó wá gba oògùn òyìnbó. Wọ́n mú lọ Jẹ̀bú. Wọ́n lọ ń ṣe traditional oògùn fún polówó ayé. Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ní learning disability. Tó yẹ yín. Wọ́n tún kọlà fún wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn lówó olórúkọ ńlá ni mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ. Wọ́n mú ọmọ yẹn lọ school. Ìgbà tí bàbá yẹn tún wá kú, ìyẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n fọmọ yẹn sọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ní àjẹkù náà fọmọ yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún àǹtí mi, mo ní mo pè wọ́n, mo ní àǹtí kíní ìlú òyìnbó lẹ́bọ̀ ọmọ yìí sí ẹ̀ mú wá sí ìlú òyìnbó. Òyìnbó á dá yín lóhùn, wọ́n á tọ́jú ẹ̀, á lọ school, á mọ̀ ọkọ, á mọ̀ ọ̀kà, wọ́n á wá ṣe kékeré kan fún tó wọn bá ṣe. Ọmọ yẹn ó kàn tẹ̀lé wọn lọ patí ni, kò gbọ́ kan. Mo ní ẹ máa lọ láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà, ibi tá gbà ń rè ẹ máa lọ. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n obìnrin wọ́n máa tì síbì kan ni, wọ́n máa tì wọ́n lé ni.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Ìtìjú ló jẹ́ fún wọn. Òun dẹ̀ ní ọkùnrin jẹ̀mọ̀ ní ibi tá a ti wá. Wọ́n ní mo gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́kùnrin tó máa gbé orúkọ mi lọ́tí bá ti.
Abóníire yẹ káàbọ̀ mà. Yes ma.
Ìgbà tí kíní yẹn ṣàtọ́jà pé ìtìjú ló jẹ́ fún bàbá yẹn lọ́ọ̀yà ni tí bá dárúkọ ẹ̀ fún yẹn mọ̀.
Ó yé mi. Ẹ má dárúkọ.
Tí yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tún wá bímọ, àwọn òní bàbá yẹn tún wá fi ń tọ́mọ. Bàbá yẹn kó dẹ̀ tó kú lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn, gbogbo nǹkan tó ní ló orúkọ ọmọkùnrin yẹn ló fi lẹ̀ sí. Ó tòró ṣe wíìlì. Àwọn obìnrin yẹn wọ́n máa lọ, wọ́n máa di orúkọ ọkọ wọn. Eléyìí orúkọ òun ló máa jẹ́ àtìyàwó kékeré tó bí ọkùnrin méjì fún. Wọ́n ṣàfihàn ọmọ yín tí àtọ̀ǹdá olú yẹn lọ́ fi ṣe kó fi jẹ́ gbogbo kínní. Kò mọ́kà.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Mọ̀ pé ìlú òyìnbó náà bọ̀ òun sí.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Àti iron lady tó ní ẹmọ tí ọba yìí ti gbé ní ìlú lóyìnbó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ní ọdún 5 wọn lè fún ní ìwé mọ́ ìgbà yẹn ẹ̀rà yẹn lọ bí sí ìlú
Ó
òyìnbó.
máa ṣe o. Ó máa ṣe o.
Wọ́n á fún yín ibẹ̀ tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ rèé. Wọ́n á fún yín òyìnbó àtàlẹ́ náà.
Mistake ni.
Àǹtí yẹn dẹ̀ wà nísìn Lẹ́kí ló ń gbé oúnjẹ ó ń lọ kiri oúnjẹ pátí.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Àwọn ìdẹ́wọ̀n abẹ tó ń languish.
Wọ́n wá ń ti ọmọ mọ́lé.
Kò lè ṣe kò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe ẹyin. Kò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe indomie.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Kò mọ bó ṣe ń gbómi kaná.
Ó máa ṣe o.
Ọ̀sẹ̀ kan useless bọ̀ owó òsì ni Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi.
Ó máa ṣe o. ó mà ṣe ẹ ṣé gan ni ma o. I appreciate you. God bless you, ma. Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ má ìlọjìnà. Somebody is asking me, what is the topic for tonight? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ìdí tá ṣe ń gbé ètò yìí kalẹ̀ lálẹ́ yìí náà nìyẹn. A ti ṣe rí nígbà kan, but from time to time, ó máa ń da kéèyàn máa gbérò àwọn ètò báyìí, ká máa tún máa gbérò àwọn topic báyìí wá. For those of us that are asking us, pé, what is the topic for tonight? Thank you, ma'am. Delicious, God bless you. The topic for tonight is families that have special need children. Àwọn kan pè ní disability. I try not to use the word disabled. Àwọn family tó bá ní special need family member. It doesn't even have to be children. Ẹlòmíì gan bóyá bàbá ló ní disability, bóyá màmá ni. Ẹlòmíì disability abínibíni. You know, ẹlòmíì bó ṣe bí nìyẹn. Ẹlòmíì nígbà tó délé ayé maybe because of one thing or the other, they find themselves in that situation. Àti láwọn tẹ́ pé kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n gbà tán bí wọn. Maybe along the line, we gba abẹ́rẹ́ fún wọn, wọ́n dẹni tí ó ní polio or something like that. And we're talking about disability in different forms. Some disabilities are obvious. You know, tẹ́ pé téèyàn bá ti rí òyìn àti mọ̀. Àwọn míì, they are physical, some are mental, some are, I don't even know. No, they are all different kinds of disabilities. So most of the time when we have people in that situation, what is their fate? You know, what's the fate of people like that? You know, that's what we're talking about tonight. Sorry, I need to move this thing. What's the fate of people like that? That's what we are saying tonight. So if you are just joining us and you are wondering what we are talking about, that's what we are talking about tonight. So please join us in the conversation. Somebody has just called me. Mo ní pé kí nìdí àwọn kan máa ń tì àwọn family members wọn tó bá ní special need, wọ́n máa ń tì wọ́n mọ́lé. Àwọn bèèrè pé kí nìdí tí àwọn èèyàn fi máa ń ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn àǹtí wa tí wọ́n pè ń sìn, nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ ni wípé most of the time the reason why people do that, they kind of lock people up because auntie said back in Nigeria especially, because they see them as is a taboo. Bí ẹni pé èèwọ̀, bí ẹni pé ìyá ọmọ yẹn ti ṣe nǹkan kan tí kò yẹ kó ṣe, àbó ti lọ tọwọ́ bọ̀ nǹkan kan tí kò yẹ kó tọwọ́ bọ̀, stigmatization and what have you. Some people they do it because of that. So I'm still throwing the topic open. Please, people, feel free to unmute yourself or join me on TikTok. Talk to me. Why do you think people kind of hide or, you know, put their disabled members of family somewhere? Why do you think people do that? Apart from the fact that I believe pé taboo ni, ẹni yìí ó ti jẹ́wọ́, ó ti ṣe nǹkan tí kò yẹ kó ṣe, àbó ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ nǹkan tí kò yẹ kó tọwọ́ bọ̀. Òun ló fà á tí ó fi ní ọmọ tí ó ní special need. Somebody said, I am trying to reset my TikTok. Okay, what happened? No problem, ma. So people, if you happen to know anybody that's in that kind of situation, maybe èèyàn kan wà tẹ́ pé èèyàn mọ̀ tẹ́ pé ó ní special need, tẹ́ pé ṣe náà tì mọ́lé, tẹ́ pé wọn ò jẹ́ kó ní access sí help. Burúkú tá à ń tí ì sọ́nsìn ẹni tẹ̀ ó tún wà lọ́kì wọ́n bí sílùú òyìnbó, àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ gbé lọ sí Nàìjíríà, wọ́n lọ tì mọ́lé ń bẹ̀, wọn ò jẹ́ kó ní access education, wọn ò jẹ́ kó ní access sí help, wọn ò jẹ́ kó ní access sí anything. Irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, it be as it gets. Should I say it be as it gets? I don't even know how to feel for people like that. You know, when people you know, when you go and hide them up or lock them up because they are ashamed of them. Yes, somebody said because they are ashamed of them. Some people do it because they think, irọ́ má yẹ kán rí mi mọ́, irú èèyàn báyìí o. Now, most of the time, àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń sábà ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún, òun ni àwọn tí ó bá jẹ́ wípé maybe their special need is mental disability, especially those that have, you know, things like autism or cerebral palsy or what have you. So most of the time, àwọn yẹn no man sábà tì mọ́lé, which I don't even understand.
Kò yẹ kó máa tì wọ́n mọ́lé, mo sorry láti cut ní, kò yẹ kó máa tì wọ́n mọ́lé. It is manageable. Ẹ ṣe àwọn ẹ má bínú pé mo interrupt.
No, it's okay, ma.
Ní ìlú yìí, ìlú òyìnbó yìí, mínísítà kan wà tó jẹ́ pé afọ́jú ni, ó dẹ̀ lájá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ó bímọ, tẹ bá rí ìyàwó ẹ̀ beautiful, ó tún ní girlfriend.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kò yẹ kó máa tì wọ́n mọ́lé.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ìgbà míì ó lè jẹ́ àwọn òbí yẹn ló ní kíní jíìnì yẹn lára. nítorí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé ẹjọ́ yìí kíní kan ń gbà kan lórí Facebook film women in kíní kan women in Nigeria bí kí wọ́n ti bì àwọn ọkọ àti ìyàwó ni wọ́n kúrò Nàìjíríà wọ́n kàwé young people náà ni wọ́n bí èjì wa wọ́n wá sí ìlú wọ́n wá kàwé pé kí ni wọ́n fọ́dà wọ́n dẹ̀ bímọ ìgbà tó máa kọ́kọ́ bímọ àkọ́kọ́ wọn ìlú iná bí ọmọ nọ́ọ̀sì ọmọ yẹn ní Down syndrome.
Thank you for joining us, ma.
Family ìyàwó àtọkọ yẹn ó really destabilize wọn. Bàtọ́ tó máa wá bí ìkejì. Ìkejì náà.
Hold on, ma. 1 second, ma. I can't hear you. 1 second, ma. We can't hear you, ma. Your Emma Binu, Auntie Eje, hold on, ma. Somebody joined on Instagram and we can't hear you, ma. Please try and do the audio. If you can hear us, we can hear you. Please try and fix the audio. I think the network might be playing up as well. Maybe
they should come to his
Do you know? Do you have a TikTok account? Join us on TikTok. TikTok is clearer. If you have a TikTok account, what's freeze? Could say just come wale. Could just come wale. Mungbo yima.
So, ìgbà tó ń kọ́kọ́ bí àwọn àkọ́kọ́ wọn ó ní Down syndrome ó destabilize àwọn méjèèjì tó ní gẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn pọ́mọ yẹn kò ní achieve condition but pẹ̀lú tọ́jú pẹ̀lú wọ́n gbàdúrà wọ́n náà the deeper life náà ń lọ àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n náà gbàdúrà pé kò irú yẹn ò ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú family wọn rárá wọ́n ṣàgbà wọ́n gbà kádàrà àtúntò máa wá bí ìkejì ọmọkùnrin ni òun náà ó wà autistic ó tó wò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ó tó máa ń ṣàǹṣe gbàtàn wá ṣe test doctor wa ní kàn ṣe test wọ́n á rí pé àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n ní gene yẹn lára tọrọ mi yé yín ọmọ obìnrin tó bí wọ́n ní kò ní dàgbà kò ní ṣe ọmọ yẹn dàgbà but complications ọmọ yẹn ó ṣaláìsí nígbà tó fi ṣe 13 or 14
ó mà ṣe o
lọ wọ́n ṣàṣe pàtí fún ẹ̀ tó bá ní ọmọ yẹn ó lù ó ní but kò sí ìlú tí yóò dé so àwọn wọ́n wá sọ fún wọn lọ́sibítù pé tó bá tún bí míì 50-50 ni ṣóyè yín gbàgbọ́ ṣe test wọ́n ṣàṣe test nítorí doctor of book ni ọkọ tí wọ́n ṣàṣe test ní Manchester tó ń gbé wọ́n ṣàṣe series of test wọ́n ní pé àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n ní gene yẹn lára so nísìnyí wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ ìyàwó náà ń ṣìfẹ́ ọmọ wọ́n dẹ̀ agree wọ́n lọ adopt ni wọ́n adopt legally adoption. Wow.
Wow. They said, Eje, hold on, ma. Why is Instagram not hearing me? Eje, hold on, ma. No sound. When did that one start? They said they can't hear me on Instagram. I don't. Eje, ma, binu my hold on, ma.
No problem.
Instagram people are saying that they can't hear me. But you were hearing me before. Share ni ma bọ̀ lórí TikTok báyìí. I don't know what happened o. I don't like doing this so to end and come back. Oh. Mo fẹ́ kí end kí wá padà. Ẹ má bínú. I have to end it.
TikTok no.
No, the TikTok is fine. It's what's it called? It's on Instagram. Instagram no fún any. Oh God. Mo like him so. Bukilicious, please come back. I think I saw you when you came in and I could hear you. So what's going on? Ẹ padà wá. Oh, mi kì í fẹ́ kí máa ṣe topic tó bá ṣe dáadáa báyìí kí network máa ṣe bó ṣe wù. I don't like it. It's so important that we talk about this because a lot of people are struggling, ma. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people don't know how to get help. And that's why we came. That's why we came in tonight. That's why we came in so that. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ korúkọ Fẹ́mi Ọ̀tẹ́jọlá ọmọkùnrin wọn yẹn náà òun náà ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n tọ́jú ẹ̀ wọ́n rí tọ́jú wọ́n dẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn máa ranjú mọ́ jù wọ́n tó bá fẹ́ gbé jáde wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé wọ́n máa ń tẹ̀lé wọn jáde tó bá fẹ́ yọ tó yé yín. Kọ́ máa ma tu èèyàn ni wọ́n Ọlọ́run ló dá wọn kò sí nǹkan tẹ̀dá lè ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Thank you so much, ma. Bukilicious, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but my microphone is not showing.
I can hear you though.
Mute. Let me try and mute and see.
I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself.
Let me try and mute and see.
I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself. I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself. I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself. I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself. I can hear you. Yeah, you've just muted yourself. Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you, Auntie Waliko. Thank you so much for that beautiful and wonderful contribution. I really appreciate. God bless you. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. What's the but for those that are just joining us,
is doing the same. Me with microphone. Me sometimes it will go, sometimes it will come.
Èmi dẹ̀ rí yín, mò ń gbọ́ yín. Yeah.
Misbehaves completely.
Ma.
My own little contribution is from the part of the world we came from. Sherry, Africans generally, we are not enlightened at all, not even enough. The few ones that are enlightened about these special children are the ones to teach the nínú ìlú, the ones that are out of Africa. I don't want to say Nigeria because I am from Gambia, as I used to say. And what is happening in Nigeria is the same thing happening in Gambia. You know, and it is because I already educated. Even back in the days, see, I was in school. In my class, we had 2 blind students. We had 2 deaf students.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
1 second.
You know, so gbogbo wa ojú ta ma fi ń wò wọ́n and àwọn tó blind yẹn wọ́n jati ìwé, but we look down on them, but wọ́n létí inú tí wọ́n fi ń gbọ́. Àwọn tó deaf yẹn nìkan náà yóò lòdò because wọ́n ò gbọ́, and there is no special education
in Nigeria. Yes, that's
no
true.
Sign language.
Benny.
Teachers back
Emma
then,
Bino,
teach
I'm just
sign
waiting for
language.
this person to finish. Yeah. Thank you.
You know, so in the whole of Africa, they say we are not educated. At all. So there is this social stigma. There is this, let me say, in Nigeria and the Gambia, they believe that anybody that has a child like that,
especially
especially when the family has changed.
Yeah, can you hear me though? Instagram is saying what is happening to Instagram again.
Come up on TikTok.
Emma Bolori TikTok. Oh, come to TikTok. Come to TikTok. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. Okay, let me try. Is it better now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Emma on TikTok. Come to TikTok. Come to TikTok. Oh, Amarogo.
You know, so more educate and too. And in the part of the world we came from, what you believe will be.
Come to TikTok. Emma, do you have TikTok? TikTok. Come to TikTok. Yeah, what's my? It is inaudible. I don't know what. Emma, hold on, ma. Emma Binoma.
Hey, Mommy Abonere, you're welcome, ma.
Meettheroya 25. Please come to TikTok. Please, that's my TikTok account.
Abonere,
please.
You.
Thank you. Abonere was on TikTok. Please come to TikTok, please. I really want us to. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. Please come to TikTok. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. Who then distracts me? Who show me back up? Who change TikTok? Auntie Konde wa better really first for the first time at anyone. Mommy, I shall be go to YouTube. Go to ETO IGBEYAWO, Meettheroya's TV. Hold on, ma. YouTube is Meettheroya's TV. And there's a lot of people when they were on Instagram. I don't know why people can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, sorry to interrupt you, ma. People are here anyway.
So as I was saying,
yeah.
I said a lot of Africans, especially Nigeria, that aspect. What they mentioned in Gambia now, any special needs child, they believe that that family is like especially when
wrong.
And the same goes with the Gambians too. But they'll speak their language, you know. So, and the worst part of it is that verbal ones, especially autistic and only Down syndrome.
I think those are the ones, if I'm right, those are the ones that are called mental disability.
They make them subject of ridicule
in
our community.
You're right.
Someone like Akonda Aunty Ramo, also Aunty Ramo, the
toy
ridicule object. Also want the toy, especially when Tony Down syndrome. You'll be embarrassing them, thinking they are catching fun from somebody's parents. You know, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you are ready, Elomi are full and to get the age to check or they would just accommodate that person. They don't cater for their feeding. They don't cater for their clothing. The hierarchy, basic needs, where Maslow of need, they do not follow it. Abosita alomatorowo from shop to shop, from house to house. One man one share log bele lodalenu. Owó tó jẹ́ pé yẹ kán fún nílẹ̀ nìkan tó bá jẹ́ 10 naira ni wọ́n fún ní 1 naira. Just because wọ́n mọ̀ pé
wọ́n tẹ̀ tún máa ń take advantage àwọn tó bá jóbìnrin nínú.
They take advantage. Even the men, they take advantage of the
advantage
men.
Of
so
them.
It is so sad, but the whole thing boils down on lack of education.
Lack of exposure. Hold on, ma. 1 second, ma. Sister Jenny, thank you for your patience. You even came from Instagram. You went and you came back. I really appreciate that. So that ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká máa gbà fúnra wa, ká máa fúnra wa ní chance láti sọ̀rọ̀. Sister Bookilicious, thank you so much, ma. Please, let's hear from Sister Jenny. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí.
And good afternoon, wherever you are.
Ẹ ṣeun.
You can see I left Instagram to come to TikTok, you know, because I so much have interest about this kind of topic.
Thank you.
Why? Because I have a special child in my family.
Bless you.
This special child in my family is my younger sister's son. First born. She was living with me when I was still in Nigeria, when I was in Port Harcourt. The day she wanted to give birth to this child, she was in my house. But I will cut the story a little bit short. I will say little because most of the time people don't know what causes this
special disability.
Autism. Nobody really know what caused it. Initially, I was very mad with my younger sister. Before I took over this, I'm the one taking care of this child now because eventually it's like, okay, and I took it. I took the child upon myself, paying the school fees. She's in a special school in Ibadan.
God bless you.
I paid the school fees, every damn thing he needs in life. I'm giving him. God has been helping me. And
thank you so much. God bless you.
In fact, his own is first priority, even before my own biological child. This boy is my first priority because the way he came to this world and the way everything just all of a sudden turned out to something we never imagined. So I took it upon myself like I'm going to give him a life and God is going to give me strength. Àbúrò mi nígbà tí ó lóyún, even though she was staying with me there and she she's a little bit stubborn. She was not ready to I was not ready for her to be in a relationship. You know the way children can be all of a sudden, follow and to like from there. Then she started staying with the guy. I paid for hospital bill. I never knew my sister didn't go there. She didn't go. She was busy going to all this ilé àbíyè, all this.
Okay. Àwọn alágbo, yeah.
This, that was where she was busy going. I didn't know. Whenever she needs anything from hospital, money, whatever, I will provide for her. But she was busy going to the other house, which I never knew anything about until when she was in labor. She came to my house on weekend, from there she was in labor. Okay, come and lost hospital. That was when she's telling me, Auntie me lost hospital.
Ilé Alágbo, okay.
Okay. Register. My head was that's it. You could imagine. Orí mi fò lọ pé kí ló mean. Gbogbo hospital tí mo register mo tó gbà kó lọ bẹ̀. Okay. A gbé lọ síbi tó lóun register bí ṣá lè bẹ̀bí ọmọ mi mo bọ́ ṣe máa ṣe gbogbo lọ síbẹ̀. Guess what? When I got there, they didn't allow me to enter. Only mo wọ ṣòkòtò. Wọ́n ní ilé àdúrà ni. Mo ṣáà ní kán gbà mí tó sáré padà sílé. Mo tún sáré lọ change. In short, there's a woman passing through. Tó kàn fún mi ní gèlè kí ṣáà fi ró ṣòkòtò tí mo kí ṣáà lè wọlé. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí n wọlé. But I went back to change for normal delivery. Do you know my sister labored for 3 days?
You should have taken her away to the hospital.
Yeah. There's nothing I could not say, begging her.
So that is where the issue started from.
That is where me think that's the
issue started from. Okay.
Because the baby is not up to a few days. More notice something is wrong with this child.
So is it autism?
Yes.
But there are children that are born in proper great hospitals though, that also have autism.
I'm just saying why I take this child upon myself.
Yeah.
I don't care the circumstance. I don't care that the mother wants it. Because eventually it's like the mother don't even want the child. But I want it. It's a child. It's a living. And the way Oshewasile Aye is like, it's my child. I don't care about what people say. It's my child.
Thank you.
And God is going to give me the strength, enable
to
me
train,
to adopt this child to bring him to America. But for now, he's in a special school, Nibadon. But the now lower. I don't pay the money. I don't pay the school fees through the sister, through my sister. I pay direct to the school.
So the school, so that's only. Thank you.
That's what I'm doing. So you see, back home, people think these children are not human. It's uncalled for the way they treat them. It's uncalled for.
Ṣé nígbà tẹ́ni tó tiẹ̀ lọ́mọ gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀ ò gba ọmọ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ, báwo ni àwọn aláfojúrí ṣe fẹ́ bá ẹ gbà?
You know why? Because of the trauma, because of how they ridicule them. She might already be seeing herself like, oh, mama, that kind of a thing. As at that time, I've not even dreamt of coming to this country. It's not maybe I'm to America, but to the other side of the life. No. What we want in Nigeria,
God have mercy. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
But because as a woman being, because of the feelings and the way I see that this is a special child, need a special attention, need special care and all that. Make me not see the way they see it.
God bless you so much.
And say this because as at the time Koto lost his school. Oh, I nearly for years lost his school. Our abroad don't be telling you
lost school.
Our mentality be okay, okay. No, all of them are okay. Depends how you see them.
Benny.
Until I made the arrangement, okay, school can one in Badon.
Benny.
The Catholic school only Catholic church
only school.
I'm paying almost 370,000 naira for school fees.
I think that's another thing. How many of such schools do we have? That's another problem. In Nigeria, mélòó nírú àwọn school yẹn la ní. You know, that's another.
Okay, give me 1 second. So I can give you the name of the school. Badolowa.
Yeah.
It's owned by Catholic Church.
Okay.
There, but it's a private school. On the hostel, all I want to like my son lived there.
God bless you.
Only therapy teacher, only speech teacher.
And language therapy.
Before we don't see school, we so you can because number one, his own autism. It's just because he cannot even talk. It's almost like a stroke patient.
Yeah, that's very severe. Yeah. Sometimes the parents, it overwhelms, you know, sometimes because the parents are overwhelmed, that's why they run away from them. So this is why we are here tonight anyway, so that we don't get too carried away by what caused it and why and all of that stuff. We have been able to establish the fact that in Nigeria, in Africa, we tend to not understand the concept of how to help especially children. even some adults, we don't like what sister is they see them as a toy, they see them as an object of ridicule.
In this country, let me tell you something, you dare not even laugh,
Benny,
make a funny face,
Benny,
you dare not even try it.
Benny.
We enter the same bus, we do everything, you can dip your hand in the same plate. You dare not try to make them look
less than human. And I think another thing again, the major thing here is awareness, which is why we are having this is why we are having this program tonight. Awareness. We need to create more awareness. A lot of people that would have loved help, they don't even have access to help. Number one thing that I want to really establish, sorry to cut you short, man, I'm trying to bring all this up before the show ends. Majorly, we need to first of all have a stage of course, most people they will first of all get to a stage of denial. Like, you know in Africa, we like this, God forbid, it's not my portion in Jesus' name, I reject it in Jesus' name kind of thing. But we need to get to a place of denial, of course, naturally, because I have a son with special needs as well. My son was not born with special needs. That's why I said some people are born from day one to be one is special need. I want me. Yeah, I want me along the line in and when we are talking about special need, we are not talking about only people with mental disability like autism, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, ADHD, and all of those ones. Those ones are mental
cerebral palsy, speech, everything.
Yeah, so those ones are like mental disability. Some have both mental and physical. Some have both mental and physical disability. Some only have physical disability. Brain everything but be one cripple, be one shape. So they're all different kinds. But I realize that no matter the type of disability that somebody have, in the part of the world where we come from, they see them as a lesser human being.
Nobody.
Yeah, they see them as a lesser human being, which is one thing that we need to stop. And I cannot overemphasize that. Please, number one, let us not see these people as lesser human being.
In fact, you have to advocate for children. If you have any special need, don't bring them out. Bring them out. Don't hide them. In this school, my son is going right now. They teach them how to make soap. They teach them how to make shoe, bags. The women how to make hair. You know, they try to make them. They look at them. They try to look at where is it good. Shele imawa okay for dressing, shoemaking, shoe. You know, they listen to them. They check them out and they place them on different categories where they think they can be okay. During holiday, he doesn't want to even come to the house. He like to be in the school. But during holiday, he's busy trying to do shoemaking. Because that is the category they place in. If he talk now, you can hear what he's saying by listening. He will say something, you will hear. He's happy. He feels so better.
Imagine if that kind of child has been locked up. But a lot of people, they don't also have enough. They don't have enough finances. You know,
and guess what? They know people that love them. They know you genuinely love them. I'm telling you. Whenever he has opportunity to talk to me, you can see he will say thank you more than 100 times. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. Because he knows how
this person appreciates her. I wanted to play a clip from a lady on Facebook. I don't know how many of us have seen her. She has a 26-year-old daughter who is autistic. That child turned 26. It's not a child. That young lady turned 26 this January, and then the woman always come out to say different type of things that her eyes have seen, all because she brought her child out to. I think she only just started bringing this child out recently. I know when she started, but that's like
that woman in Ghana.
No, no. That's not the one. I know that one. That one is a Ghanaian, but this one is a Nigerian. She's a Yoruba woman.
Hello, everyone.
Let me play what she said.
Please, I want you all to please help me read this comment patiently.
Now,
I noticed this comment some time ago.
Yeah.
But I decided to keep silent.
Somebody left comment on her
I'm
page.
addressing it today because I know that
Can you hear?
a lot of
Can you hear?
people
Yes.
may have these kinds of thoughts in their minds. I want everyone to please be very careful so you don't carry problems that are not yours.
Let me first of all read that comment. I think you will understand better. Somebody left a comment on her. Please, if you can hear me, people, let me know that you can hear me. If you come on face on
Yes.
yeah,
I can hear you.
yeah. Let me read the comment. Somebody left a comment on her page. The woman came out, started showing her daughter, you know, raising awareness, raising fund, and she has she created a foundation for that girl to help other people with similar problem, because we know that Nigeria, the poverty level is high. I've lost Bukilicious, so I was just going to ask her to talk on this particular one I'm about to say, but she just went off. Sis, if you can come back, that would be nice. I wanted you to talk on this matter. Now, somebody now went on her page and left a message and said, I want to ask you a question. If your daughter is a normal child, will you not send her to school without begging people to help? So because she's a special child, you must be begging people to pay for her. Why is it that all of you that have special needs children, you like begging for money? This woman got really devastated, and this woman always come on air to come and talk about this child so that people can support her, and also she's using that money to help other people. These are the reasons why people run away from coming online. I saw another question that somebody asked this woman, very hurtful question, but I want us to talk about this. First of all, I know that some people are taking advantage. I'm come and take one bomb, one Victoria, I'm finish bara. I understand, you know, but when you see people that are really out there to help their children, the way people talk can make those people to withdraw and go back to their shell. But really try. She's bringing her daughter out. She's using that money to help other people. I have another one like that. The man and the couple, that their child have never said a word since they have that child. That's it. And they're also using that child to raise awareness and to tell people more so that they can help. Even they had a program where they say anybody took about I'm already at a sponsor one more. You know, sometimes the parents can be very, very overwhelmed. This particular child is, yeah, this child is Pfizer.
99% roles to play.
Yes. They ridicule them. This child is Pfizer. She's 26. Mama is she in dress funny. When she wash off funny, sorrow. But since that woman started doing a lot of things, therapy and all of that, she's improving slowly. Her improvement is slowly. But the one that bothers me is how people come on her page. People come on her page. That's why ridicule ọmọ yẹn, láti wá bú, láti wá embarrass ẹ, láti sọ pé kíni ó ń tọrọ owó, ó ń ṣe gbá, ó ń ṣàwò. We need to do better as people. We cannot continue to make other people feel horrible just because, you know, just because we think it is right. Although I know that àwọn èèyàn kan àtẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n take advantage situation wọn tó fi ń tọrọ owó, àwọn yẹn wà. But let us help people. Let's create awareness and let us support people. If you cannot support them, leave them alone. Obìnrin yẹn show video bí tọ́mọ yẹn gbà tó ṣì máa ń gé ra ìjẹ. Àwọn míì tún máa wà harmful to themselves. That guy used to bite herself. I'm a ṣẹ̀jẹ̀. A lot of things will happen.
Because he can't that's the only way he can express himself. If I want to say something, he doesn't know what to do. If I start biting,
yes.
You know, yes. A lot of awareness. They want to communicate. They don't like it like that.
Yes.
They don't like it like that. Nobody pay for such. But when you have them, just be thankful for who you are, how God creates you, that you are okay. Then try to help others. Because they don't know what these people are going through. No matter how small age they can be, they might be small, but mentally they are derailed. You know how it takes for a child that is normal, that want to eat. The only way they can communicate with their mother is to cry. When they cry, the mother will be wondering, is she crying for food? Is she crying for this? Or she wet? You can imagine those people that cannot even express anything at all.
Benny. And they are on
okay doesn't mean they are not human being.
Benny.
It's a child that is being carried for 9 good months for God's sake.
Yeah. Now there's something again I wanted us to talk about. A lot of times, like this woman,
That is it.
That other woman from Ghana as well. I have never seen the father.
Never seen.
I wanted us to talk about
Ghana. I used to communicate with her. We used to talk. I've never seen a woman like that.
I've never seen the father. And so many. Yeah, so I wanted us to talk about how, because this show is originally about marriage, homes, family, weddings. That's what this show is all about. But I bring in topics that I know that it does affect marriages, but a lot of people don't see, it's not obvious. Because when we talk about things that affect marriage, the first thing that people will talk about is maybe domestic violence, maybe infidelity, maybe something. This is one of the major things that affects marriage and relationships.
Look at Mr. Adebayo issue that is everywhere now. The woman with that special child and everywhere.
Exactly.
And only your platform is enough to even create awareness in the whole of the country.
Exactly.
Only his platform alone can make people have a special school or something where other people can use your child to help others.
Yes.
Himself can do this alone.
Benny, I admire couples that work together. But most of the time, the moment your Motoni special in the party day or good day, even if the marriage is beautiful, even if the marriage is sweet, all of a sudden you start realizing that
it shouldn't be for one person's job.
Yeah, you find that the father will just drift away or the mother will drift away. Now, we wanted to talk about, we want to say this to men out there. It's not only men, also women abandon their daughters, their sons and daughters, but it is common.
I will cut you short.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama, Nana, yeah, what you show okay, ó wà shy, òkè wá sórí social media. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe àwọn brothers say, ó láwọn ò fẹ́ pé kíni tó ń ṣe pé Nana yà yìí, ọkọ ẹ̀ ló ń support, ọkọ ẹ̀ náà máa ń support ẹ o. Àti àwọn brothers ẹ̀, ó dàgbọ́ lọ́kùnrin méjì tó ti dàgbà, tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Okay.
Ọkọ ẹ̀ máa ń ṣe, but at the background ló máa ń wà.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody is testifying. Somebody said the husband is very supportive as well. I mean, when the husband is supportive, when both of them work hand in hand, it will not make the mother to be overwhelmed, or one of them will not be too overwhelmed, because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà àwọn the other party talk about support. Oh my jẹ́ kí the other one, the one that is doing, oh my jẹ́ kó wà overwhelmed. Oh the man jẹ́ kó súyàn. Now let's talk about how these people as well, because sometimes when we're talking about children with special need or young people with special need, we need to also talk about how their parents can help themselves, to navigate. Some people do not understand themselves. They themselves are confused. Àwọn míì wà pé kò yé wọn, wọn mọ nǹkan táwọn máa ṣe, wọn ò tiẹ̀ ní idea nǹkan táwọn lè ṣe. Ìyẹn gbogbo mo wá fẹ́ ká sọ lálẹ́ yìí. And we've talked about so many things. There are schools, special schools, there are special like the school that my sister is talking about now. 300,000. Anybody ló lè afford it? Anybody ló lè afford the 300,000 school?
When they started, it was not 300,000.
Ẹlòmíì ò tiẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀dì sùn mọ́ tí.
100,000.
Yeah, even that is still a lot for some people.
Boarding school and all that. So this year, it's just this 2026, they increase it. Everything is expensive.
Yeah.
You have the reason why they increase it.
Yes.
School is their feeding is expensive because it's not because they buy in market too. So just 50,000 difference is still not bad because they live in school. They have speech therapy. They have a lot of other things they added that make them, make the school fees increase. But I know it's not everybody that can afford that 300,000.
Not everybody. Àwọn èèyàn mi wà tó yẹ pé already they are in abject poverty. Àti jẹ àti mu. Ẹ kálẹ́ ma o. Abonire, you're welcome on board, ma. God bless you, ma. Ẹ kálẹ́, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí.
Yes, máa kó ètò látàárọ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun ma, ẹ ṣeun.
Nípa àwọn ọmọ yìí, I used to have a cousin. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n dáàdì mi ni. Then Auntie Yabo, she's late now. She died at the age of maybe 50 plus, but she was never married. Then when we tabat losili ọdún, my grandmother, Mama Daddy mi, torí Mama Babe, yóò gbà sọ́tọ̀. Bó ṣe ti bí báyìí, Mama Daddy mi ìgbà tó ti registration ẹ̀.
Àwọn màmá àtijọ́ yẹn, àwọn ìyá àtijọ́ yẹn tiẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ní sùúrù tọ́jú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ṣé láwọn ti sìn?
No, níjẹ̀bú. My grandma took over her. She took care of her. So jẹ́ pé àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ń fọṣọ. Wọ́n wà disabled. Wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n ìrìn náà it affected that so many, but the story ìtagbọ́n ni pé wọ́n náà jábọ́ lẹ́yìn ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Ìpè ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ yìí ò wá sọ. She did not tell the parents. Bóyá gbà tó wá yẹ kó máa rìn ni wọ́n discover, but bóyá ó ti wá fẹ́ jẹ́ autism tẹ́lẹ̀. Bóyá gbogbo ẹ̀ wá affect ẹ̀. Ìpè kìíní bọ̀ grandma mi help ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè tọ́ ewé tú. Wọ́n lè tọ́ ewé tú, but grandma mi ló ń wẹ̀ fún gbogbo ìgbà táwa ń dàgbà. But wọ́n máa ń fọṣọ, wọ́n á gbé síbi ibì kan ló máa wà, wọ́n máa wọ̀ pẹ́, wọ́n máa fọṣọ. But tí wọ́n wá rántí pé wọ́n wá níyàn kan fẹ́ fẹ́, aláàjì kan fẹ́ wá fẹ́, ìpè wọn fẹ́, but grandma mi ò gbà. Ká ní grandma mi aláwẹ̀ ṣe wọn pé àwọn àbímọ because she was actually menstruating.
Wọn ò bá ti jẹ́ I have people like that láyé ìgbà yẹn tẹ́ pé àwọn màmá yẹn dẹ́ ìgbà kan marry wọ́n dẹ̀ wà okay wọ́n dẹ̀ bímọ wọ́n lọ́mọ láyé.
Grandma tèmi mi mọ why it was.
Maybe she was afraid that they won't look after her.
Exactly what she said then was that ọba máa fẹ́ kọ́ fẹ́ sọ́dọ̀ òun.
I think she was worried.
We at Ijebode and Olaji was at Epe, taking her down to the place of Amokeshi. You know, I don't know, mo kéré ńgbà yẹn, but until yìí, wọ́n jẹ́ kó useless náà púpọ̀. Ọ̀ṣẹ́ wá rí gbogbo nǹkan nínú ilé o, she was so brilliant. Tó ṣe kàwé tí ò ṣe gbogbo orúkọ everybody ló mọ̀. Gbogbo orúkọ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀ téèyàn bá wá, she knew everything. She very brilliant. She even Taba lọ because I went to a boarding school. Taba ti ní meantime I stay with them. She táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi bá wá, she know everybody. Ọmọ àjà sọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pa má sọ̀rọ̀ lójú àti Ìyábọ̀ Oyèké. Ìyábọ̀ you know but it is when ìgbà tí grandma kú ìtọ́jú yìí ò sí mọ́ because ìgbà tí mọ́mì tí wọ́n náà ti dàgbà taking care of her was not easy. But something happened. I had she was sick and but
I think
children.
Yeah.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn wò ni pé ó máa ń ti àwọn èèyàn lójú. Pé bí mo bí ọmọ báyìí nǹkan tó ṣe máa ń dé wọn mọ́lé nìyẹn tí wọ́n fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí wọn. Ìpè lágbájá tó lówó, but if you are proud of them, they have fún wọn education like this mommy Jenny said, therefore you will enjoy them.
I just know the name of the school. I just typed the name of the school and their phone.
Okay.
Irú ọmọ yẹn sì tó bá kàwé sí tó bá marry.
Please ma, you can also DM me. You can also DM me the name of the school in case anybody. I can send it to people later. Yeah. Thank you so much.
There's also a school in Lagos to Patrick's Speech. And one of they are taking care of their Patrick's Speech.
Okay.
God will help us.
Yeah. God will help us. Thank you so much, ma. I think the major thing here, I know that our mothers back in the day, they are more patient. They are more, because I remember my grandma had an uncle as well like that. In fact, he had cerebral palsy. His speech was a little bit, default. And my grandma made sure that he learned a trade. He was a bricklayer, despite the fact that he had cerebral palsy. And today he has a son who is an adult because my grandma made sure that they tried more than 4 women before he eventually was able to, impregnate one of them. So back in the days, those grandmas, they are very patient. They had more patience than Awati seeing, which is so unfortunate because they didn't even have the exposure that we have nowadays. People have exposure. If you have anybody in your family that has special need, there's no point hiding them. And I think one of the major reasons I came here tonight is to enlighten people on where they can get help, the kind of help they can get. Number one, we've said it, don't hide them, bring them out, let people know them. There's nothing wrong in you bringing them out. I know that it can be quite overwhelming. A lot of help are out there nowadays. There are so many NGOs. I don't know if you know any NGO in Nigeria that you can mention. If you know any NGO that we can also tag. And when you want NGOs, they can help, they can support, they can make it easy for people, because I mean sincerely they just helpless. One to ask for help in Nigeria. Like for instance, here in this part of the world, there are help, and those help are obvious. They are available. GP will connect you. NHS will connect you, your school or the children's school will connect you, social services will connect you, so it's different here than it is in Nigeria. And I just hope that people that are struggling to get help, more people won't get help. I just hope that they get help. I think the NGOs are still the major people that people can connect to in Nigeria. Then social media can help as well. Bring them out on social media. There's nothing wrong. Bring them up on social media. Let them come out. You don't have to ramot at social media. They just come and ring come more wall send lẹ́ni now. Táwọn Nollywood fi wá ń lò ló fi jẹ́ pé òun náà wá dẹni tó jẹ́ pé ó lè jẹ́ ó lè mu. In fact, ibi táwọn ti ramot àdé some of us are dream ká lè débẹ̀ because of social media. We can bring them out. We can help. In this country, I have quite a number of people. We have a lot of help from government. There is a disability living allowance that they can help if you have your correct papers, even if you don't. They have the carers allowance for caregivers. They have free NHS subsidized care therapies, education and health care plans, and so many ones like that. Local council can also help in this part of the world. But Nigeria also have National Disability Act. Nigeria has National Disability Act, but I don't know how accessible it is. How accessible is that? I am the king. Do you want to talk to us, sir? Please unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes,
God bless you. God bless you, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
God bless you, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, thanks for bringing this up.
Yes,
well, I think I also want to do something like this in a long time, but probably because of some certain things, I had to just done. Now, people living with disability are not different from us.
Ben.
They are not in a way different from us, but it's unfortunate that we, most especially in Nigeria, we tend to see them like they are not human and all of those things. When I was growing up in my family, I don't think I have anyone, not until it gets to me. I have a child living with cerebral palsy. He's 14 years old. Our own case was not as a result of most of the things back in Nigeria. Most of those cerebral palsy cases were actually medical negligence. But because people don't know, a lot of them were caused by medicals during time. Well, a lot of people don't know until, well, me, I got to know, and I had to go all out against the government because it was a government hospital. I gave birth to her. It was all over the social media, it was all over the print media, and all of those things. But there was no support. People at your cross, the NGOs that come into it to say they want to help, they were only just coming for their own sake.
For their own, that's another thing. That's another thing. All these NGOs, are they really, how real are they? Some of them are doing it for their own purse, for their own, I don't know.
For their selfish interests. I can bet you. And that was why, when you talk about NGO, for me, when it comes to NGO in Nigeria, I always overlook it like, I don't as anything.
There might be one or two that are good. Not all of them can be bad.
Well, but there might be, but as far as I am concerned, I've gone through it. I was in court with Lagos State government for many years over this issue. If you go to Google and Google Nicole Adesanya, you will see this. So it's a well-known what's it called? The city of Lagos State presently, Justice Kavi Maluba was the one that presided over my case. And I know what they did. I know what Lagos State did. It's obvious. Everybody knows. But what I'm saying is necessary. To me, while we were on that case, I saw a lot of children that were that they went to dump on the that they threw away, neglected because they came in like that, they come out like that. Parents will just go and throw them away. My own take is this: those children are not bad. They are not bad energy for you. In fact, most of them, those children, let me be honest with you, they come into many homes for good reasons, which parent might not understand. Yeah, be it through negligence or anything, but they are in your life for
a reason.
And those reasons, if you know it, you will not even play with them. You will take care of them very well.
Benny.
When you talk about twins.
Benny, special. I only Yoruba. Àkàndá èèyàn ní Yorùbá máa ń pè wọ́n.
Yes, they are àkàndá ènìyàn tó jẹ́ pé most of them are akórèdé to that family.
Benny.
Or a lot of people wọ́n máa lọ sọ wọ́n nù.
Àìsàn àwọn tó tẹ̀ ń sọmọ gidi nù. Ẹlòmíì ń sọmọ gidi nù.
Like that. They throw them away. So some will just go and dump them in one home where there is no care for them. You know, they don't even see them again. You know, all those things. But thank God. Me and my wife, we take my daughter to church with us every Sunday. People know her with us. We never for one day lock her in the room and say we want to go out. No.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
And presently, we had to take her out of Nigeria because the technical know how to take care of these children.
Ben.
You don't know that. It's not there. So we had to take her to US. She's in the US right now.
God bless you. I get encouraged when I see parents that that do everything to make sure that child has the best life no matter what. As I said earlier, I also have a special needs child. I'm not doing this just because of him, but I do all different topics anyway. People call me Iyaoba because of him. It is the way you present this child that the outside world will also join you.
Exactly.
Present everybody address him as king, and that's it. They know I wear matching outfits with him. We go everywhere together, and he doesn't have the ability to do certain things, but he also has ability to do a few things that are unique and special to him. So I encourage him in all those little things that he can do, and I let him do it. One thing that people need to learn: when you have children with special needs, no matter how bad their special needs may be, there will be one thing, it may be just be one, that you will discover about that child, and you'll be able to make him or her reach his potential in that particular thing that he does. Like for instance, my son likes posing for camera. He likes posing for camera. That's his favorite thing.
Wow.
So I make sure that I put him, and he's very good looking, handsome guy. I make sure that I put him in a modeling academy, So discover what your child is good at. Like that woman that we're talking about in Ghana, her daughter is very photogenic, and she's doing the same thing. It could be that your child likes drumming. Encourage them. Look at this school for the blind in Nigeria. They are doing great. Those.
There's even a school in Ikorodu, Excellent Child.
They are doing great.
I urge people to take their children there. They are really doing well. They are really doing well. When it comes to government facilities,
I just GM the school in Ibadan. So
all right. Thank you. I will do that. I will check my DM. Please, people, the campaign.
Excellent Child in Ikorodu. He's inside the DRH2 in Ikorodu.
So please, you can also DM me that number.
One Dr. Hamidu. So they are very good. My child went there. Then CDC in Surulere too.
Yeah.
CDC in Surulere. My child was there too, and they are doing very well.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, you know, on one of the occasions on this program, I invited a specialist to come and talk about, you know, because like Auntie Jenny that spoke to us earlier, she has taken upon herself to train her nephew. But let us remember, even those of us that have children, one of the things, even one of the greatest worry of every parent is when I'm no longer here, or when I do not have the energy as much as I do now. What's the plan for these children? Let's talk about that. One thing that we forget to do a lot of times is that we forget to make plans for them. You know, this woman that I was playing her record earlier was talking about people asking her, survive. What are we putting in place for these children? That okay, even survive. What is the plan that we put in place? If you want to know more, especially here in this part of the world, in the UK, things that can be put in place. There is something called deputyship that can be put in place legally, that they will be able to administer to your children when you are no longer here, or when you are too tired, or when you're too weak, or you're too weak to make decisions. Remember that some of the children that cannot make decisions on their own, ẹlòmíì akàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ní kolombo, ọmọ yẹn wà okay o káwọn òbí ẹ̀ tó lọ, wọ́n táwọn òbí ẹ̀ bá ti lọ, ìyá yẹn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa jẹ ọmọ yẹn. So that's another thing that I really want us to emphasize on. Let's make plans for them. Some people don't even make plans for the children that has no disability, let alone the ones that have disability. Let's make plan for them. When I am gone, báwo lọmọ yẹn ṣe fẹ́ survive? Put their care plan in a place where whoever is going to continue your plan, your care on this particular child, whether by that time is now an adult or whatever, so that they will know what to do. Ẹlòmíì tí ìyá bàbá ẹ̀ bá lọ, àwọn èèyàn ọmọ kan tó máa ṣe mọ́, they are lost. Okay, ọmọ yìí báwo ṣe ń tọ́jú ẹ̀, báwo ṣe ń ṣe. Let's put things in place, and let us make sure that we put in place where people can access it. Make it accessible, you know, write notes, let them have their case notes, let them have all the information that they need to know, especially with the care plan. You know, that's another thing that we need to pay attention to. We don't do that in Nigeria. I don't want to go to plan for. You want to say something, sir?
Yes, madam. I think in everything we are planning for, we should first the other children. Number one, if they are lived together, there will be this bond between them. And the first point of call for those children is their siblings after their parents. Parents will give them the love and everything they. One of the reasons why I had to go all out with Lagos State government then was the fact that I actually told them that let's just forget about all these things you are saying. If by adventure I am no more, if her mother is no more, who will take care of her? You will subject her to begging on the streets and all of those things. And that is not
the streets. The streets beg. Some of them they can't even get off from where they are. The disability is so severe.
Exactly. That is why I told myself I'm going to fight it to the last. And thank God I was able to get some certain things and to take her abroad. Now, the first point of call is the siblings. How is the relationship you created between them? How are they doing? How do you groom them to see that this person it is in your care, even whether I am there or I am not there. Now, providing everything, every support they also need to grow well, to become something in life, such that whatever plan you have, all the care plans and all of those things that you have, if they are not there to help her, him or her, to get those plans, it will still be like you don't plan. So the the siblings must also be taken good care of, such that time they become something in life, they also can say, I know of one of our rich person, one of the richest men in Nigeria, that has a child like that.
Yeah, somebody else. We've mentioned his name here tonight. Yeah.
Femi Otedola.
Yeah.
And you could see the bond between the children. So no matter what the man has, if the bond between the children are not there, they tend to neglect the child, and he tends to do whatever he likes and all of those things. So the first point of all is the siblings. What are you doing with the siblings to make them become responsible, not just for themselves or for the society, but for him or her,
Ben.
no matter what. So in every plan, what I just want to say is that make sure siblings are well catered for, well taken care of, to a greater height. That would help the main child, the special child, to have confidence in every other person that might want to come around her.
Yeah, thank you. That's very important, to be fair. But even having said that, I have witnessed where if care is not taken, parents might hurt the feeling of the siblings to special needs children. And this is why I'm going to come up with a story that happened. A particular sibling was very angry because all attentions was given to the special needs child, and unconsciously the parents, in the process of caring for the special needs child, they abandoned the kind, so to speak, or the sibling felt abandoned, and as a result of that, they can't stand the special need sibling. So we also need to bear in mind that those siblings, they are young carers, they are there. We have to make sure that we raise them in a way that one of them does not feel left out, and because sometimes raising a special needs child can really take all your attention. It can get to a point where if care is not taken, you will not even remember that there are other children. You will just be focusing on this particular one, and it can lead to anything. It can lead to siblings rivalry and stuff like that. So we need to bear that in mind, and we need to do our paperwork. Especially in this part of the world, there is paperwork for everything. Even as a mother, once my son turned 18, there are certain decisions that I have to be a legal paper backup for me to make some decisions on his behalf, despite the fact that they know that he doesn't have the capacity to do that, the mental capacity to make decisions by himself. I will still be needing to put a lot of things in place legally for me to be able to make decisions on his behalf. Once he turns 18, everything is going to change. So parents need to bear that in mind. A lot of people don't even know, they're not aware, and they leave things just like that, and after the whole thing, they won't say, but 18, take our decision on his behalf when the parents are supposed to have put things in place. So if you're watching this tonight, you have a child with special need and they are moving nearer the age of 18, and you live around in this part of the world, there is something called deputyship, where you put things in place and make sure that you are allowed to make decisions on their behalf. If not, Jabal Mama make decision on their behalf. And that's what people call power of attorney. People that have no disability call it power of attorney, where they can make decisions on behalf of yourself. So we should look into that. And how
I'm just hearing this for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think I need more about it.
Yeah, if you need to know more about it, please send me a DM. I know someone who is an expert in this. I have brought the person to this show before. So if you need information, more details about this deputyship on decision making on behalf of somebody with special needs who do not have the mental, who do not have the
in the US.
No, it's in the UK.
It's in the US.
Okay, it's in the UK. I'm sure that person will be able to probably give you information on how it can be done in the US. So if you have a child that is nearing the age of adulthood and they do not have the mental capacity to make decisions on behalf of themselves, things have to be put in place. I government will make decision on their behalf. If decision they make on their behalf, you may not like it, and you will not be able to fight it until you put the right and the correct paper. Just like normal children, you need to pay 18. That's it. Even now, my daughter, she's now 20. Sometimes I even forget that she's an adult. Uncle must say, sorry, madam, you're not supposed to be here. Can you excuse us? This is my baby. Can I not be? No, you can't be here. Excuse us. I have told my neighbor, no, my mom can stay. They will ask me to excuse when they are making decisions, medical decisions and stuff like that for my own child. It's different from what it is in Africa or in Nigeria. But as I said, even in Nigeria nowadays, like the person we mentioned earlier, that rich man, you think he will not put things in place? He has to put things in place so that's easy for money, And I just hope that people get help. Now, I want also talk about people that are really, 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 really on the grassroots. I want to tell you, sometimes I've seen videos of children in that situation to tell you, ìmí kò ní sáṣọ lọ́rùn ẹ̀, ìmí abọ́ tó fi jẹun láti jẹ ta ṣíwà níbẹ̀. I'm just wondering, those kind of children, because what we are saying now is for those of us that are a little bit privileged. I would say that we are privileged. We have access to medical help, we have access to good school, we have access to so many things. Ṣé àwọn tó ń ṣe mí gangan fún òun ni àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé wọn ò ní kankan. They can barely afford to eat, and that's why you see them on the streets begging. I don't know if anybody will have anything to say. I don't even know. Help, but those are the ones that really bothers me most. How can these people get help? How can they be reached? Because some of the things that we are saying here tonight, don't me back now. Ṣebí tó pé yín access sí kíní ni àwọn àtàtì ẹ̀dẹ́ ní bọ̀dé lómi ibi tó ń gbé gan-an ilẹ̀ ló gbé. I remember we used to do an outreach for my daughter when she became Miss Shagamu. We used to do an outreach in Nigeria, and I saw a man mattress wọ́n gbé sílẹ̀ fún ọkùnrin yẹn, ibẹ̀ ló ń tọ̀ sí, ibẹ̀ ló ṣubú bẹ́ẹ̀ ń rùn. I had to ask people to go and get him a mattress with Macintosh. I had to ask them to go and get him food stuff. But I did it a few times. I've not been able to visit that person since then.
I think the best thing,
so people like that,
is each family to love their special needs, their special child needs.
And I want to tell family go to your own jeje.
When you love them, you're able to, that love you extend to your own self, which is your own children. When you are not ashamed of your children, it will be easy for you to get help from other people. You can't hide them inside and you expect to get help, because nobody knows when you have any special child inside. I used to know a family when I was in Nigeria that I used to work for. I would never mention that name. I never knew they have any special need. Each time they are doing anything in the park, in the house, the whole star, we go there, we have end of the year party, we do everything. Nobody ever for years, until one day, maybe God wants to expose them. They didn't lock the door and maybe able to come out. Adult, but she able to crawl, and that's how everybody. Why are you hiding there? Why? You understand what I'm saying? My prayer is my son will be able to find a wife. If he's able to, he's working right now to perfect his handwork, he's able to do it. Somehow somebody might love him and ready to have a wife. Which I'm ready to sponsor, and that's how you give them life. If you're able to marry and produce another child, you see. But when you hide them in the house, how do you think they will find help? No.
I know. And I don't know if there are forums, for example, if there are forums where we have like people can connect, because sometimes when you find people going through what you're going through, if anybody know of any forum where people can connect, maybe WhatsApp group, maybe they will be able to come there and
there are forums where they get help. I know of one AVM. I'm basically in Nigeria now. I know of AVM Femi Badebo. He their own Benola, whatever. I can't remember.
Please, if you can find the correct details, can you kindly send me on a DM? Because
Yes, I will.
so we can share it. Because sometimes when you find people in the same platform, it helps.
We also we get connected based on the coast case. Each time they see me, we say, the man that wants to fight the whole Nigeria because of all of those things.
I'm going to go and follow up your story after this show.
Don't worry, I'll send the link to you.
Please, I would love to learn from that, because Nigerians cannot continue to get away with. They cannot continue to get away with all these things.
You see, it was a pathetic story. Even recently, my wife just called me and said, "Babe, we are going to do this case." I am need, because a whole lot of things were happening. Now, you see, one of the problems we have in Nigeria is many people doesn't know that medical practitioners.
We should be sorry to cut you short, sir. Shebi, we saw what happened recently to this popular lady here, Chimamanda.
Oh, okay.
Medical negligence. She lost one of her twins. Then there's another young man that came on two of her. When she buried by 24 hours later, the twin, they died. Yes, Toyib, sister. Yes, I'm going to mention that Toyib, Bustabuki. Thank you. So medical negligence is also happening here. It's happening in this part of the world.
Yes, it's happening. What I'm saying now, I'm not using this to condemn Nigeria, because a lot of people would think because when they would say something, they would just refer to if it is in England.
I'm England. I'm mess in England.
No. Even me that I'm here, I know what they have done to me here that almost take my life. And all of
as I said, my son with special need now, he was okay. He was talking. He was doing everything. He did not start manifesting that until it took the injection, whatever they give them at age 2. That's when we started noticing things. He was fine. Nothing was wrong with him. He was talking and everything. So he lost his speech after that. What's it called? Jab, whatever. Until today, they are denying it. But there's a lot of children like that. They are all facing similar situations. So it's all over the world, like we said.
It's all over the world. It's not particular, but this particular one I'm talking about, I'm talking about my baby's case. It was clear because a lot of test was run on her and all of those things, and it came back. They all saw it. Even the Chairman Health Service Commission that time, they all saw it as gross medical negligence. Lagos State government sacked all the doctors that were involved in that case. They put hospitals and all of those things. So the 2 hospitals that were involved, they sacked all the doctors, and even the consultant that was on that day. The consultant even happened to be the chairman MBA NMA at that time. So it was a lot. It was really a lot. But what I want to say is this: there are, like Benola now, they do a lot of educative things and even give out things to people.
DM me information, yes, sir.
They have it like probably every year or every month. I can't remember. Then there's this lady, Tobiloba Ajayi.
Okay.
She's also living with cerebral palsy. I met her in the course of my journey too. And I bet you, if you call her now, I'll look for her number. I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
If you call her, you will never believe that she's living with cerebral palsy.
Wow.
Her accent is top notch, as in her accent is out of this world. But the day she told me that she was living with cerebral palsy, blah 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 blah, I didn't believe because of the way we look at all of it. I was thinking it's not too because I actually spoke with her from that dad along the line we spoke like more than 3 hours. And her dad told me a lot of things and things like that. So, but the day we met at TVC, and it was then I realized that the only thing that will make you to know that she's living with cerebral palsy is the way she walks. If not, this lady has, I think, about 3 master's degree to accredit.
Some are able to manage it so well. Some are severe, some are not so severe. Even the autism that we are talking about, some are high functioning, and some are really,
Some are,
yeah.
like my own daughter it was a severe anesthesia that happened to her. A severe anesthesia. So, but our own case, I think it was mild, but she was able to overcome some certain things. She has written a lot of books.
That's good. I will follow up. You said she's Tobiloba Ajayi.
Tobiloba Ajayi.
I will follow her.
If you tell her from Daddy Nicole,
okay,
she would because she knows Nicole very well.
That's
so
good.
Then Benola too. The man
good.
is AVM, retired AVM Femi Badebo.
Thank you very much. I'm going to definitely follow that up. Yeah.
Like Tobiloba used to have programs to educate families having such children. She has done a lot of programs. She used to send so many to me because we are not money.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Those are very useful information, because there's a lot of people out there that are actually struggling to get the necessary help because they don't have access to information. So those information are really useful. I just want to, because of time, we are almost 2 hours on this show, and we usually spend like 2 hours on this show. I really want to appreciate you for your time. I wanted to find out, because we're talking about all different kinds of disability. We've talked about mental disability, which is like autism, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and etc., etc. We also have physical disabilities for people that cannot walk, people that cannot talk, and people that cannot walk, people that cannot talk, but they have their mental state is fine. We have people that have people with visual impairment. We have people, with amputations, and all different kind of ones. So people kind of understand that those are disabilities. Now I want to find out from us before we leave. Will we count sickle cell as a form of disability? Can we count sickle cell as a form of disability? And
well, it's not really a disability. It's an health condition.
Okay.
It's not really a disability, because sickle cell, they also do very well. Most of them work, do well. They can coordinate themselves.
Okay, so we can call them like health condition, or can we call them special needs?
They don't call them special needs. I'm not seeing where they call them special. They don't even count them as special needs.
That's another thing. That's another thing that we need to. That's another thing that we need to kind of look into. That's another thing that we need to look into. People with sickle cell. Please go on, ma'am. Please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I really want to chip in before you go.
Okay.
About the sickle cell thing, just to educate the people that don't know. A lot of disabilities are going on in people. Not well. There's this logo on NHS that says not all disabilities are visible. It is not only physical disability, mental disability. There are so many disabilities inclusive of sickle cell. And why I came out is because I've got a sickle cell child, and under the NHS is termed as disability. And why the term is as disability is that, you see, as you see sickle cell, you can see their body go everything. But a lot of things will be in their bone, their blood is not what we have. They will be playing since morning. Sorry, a call came in. They will be playing since morning. The next minute, once you are hospital, once you are under oxygen, once you are under. So, if you put it in mind that not all disabilities are visible, there is a lot. I want only kidney failure, they are disabled. I want only type 1 diabetic, that is hereditary diabetic because I'm a nurse. I want only hereditary diabetics, they are disabled. So a lot of disabilities are going on in human being. Even the people with mental health issue, one are disabled. Because 1 minute they are sane, the next minute they are insane. It is categorized under disability. So if you think, oh, any mental health problem, oh, what's your Nigeria and economy will
not you.
Boy, be by edge of my suit, edge
my blazer.
But they have a psychiatric number and a psychiatric card. Some people, they can control it. They can control them with the aid of medication and all of that. Because they have one, oh, okay, so all this. The only thing people know is that they know physical disability, they know autism, they know Down syndrome. But there is more to it that I can see. So many diseases that happens to human beings. They don't party. They don't. Don't be surprised you see some people at the party. It has happened so many times. For example, of blessed memory, Mama Tonkori, Tonkani party.
Oh.
Todeku.
Oyeka.
A lot of people like that. You just see them, and I've seen so many videos on social media that people were at party. I even saw one woman. Maybe she has pushed her limits. A lot of disabilities are going on in people, inclusive of sickle cell.
Sickle cell. So thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I was gonna say, another bad thing about that sickle cell. Another bad thing about that sickle cell is, for example, people that have autism, they have their challenges and all, but they are not in perpetual pain. Another worst thing about the sickle cell is, apart from the fact that they can't do everything that other people are doing the way they would do it, they experience pain more most of their lifetime. They experience pain and they are restricted. In fact, some of them have what we call blood transfusion from every now and again, just like somebody with kidney disease. So all these disabilities, dialysis, yeah. There's a lot of disabilities out there, like she rightly said. One of them is this seizure, epilepsy is a horrible, it's not just a mental state, it's a form of disability. And those ones, they are the ones that are really, really suffering in silence, because many people do not admit. I saw someone park in a disabled parking lot one day, and somebody came to attack them. Why are you parked here? You don't look disabled. You don't look sick. You don't look. By the time this person will show us, he was carrying a urine bag. Even though he was covered, he does not eat from his mouth. He's I don't know what they call that. Yeah, he's being fed from somewhere. And yeah, this person doesn't look sick. But what is wrong with that person is way more. So those disabilities that are not physical, they face their own challenges, which is why I brought this forward. Even people that have high functioning autism, those that have high functioning autism are the ones that there's nothing wrong with them. You don't know, but they have this thing that is controlling them, pushing them, making them do things differently from what other people can do and what other people cannot do. We have a long list of special needs and disabilities. What I want to conclude on is, people need to be fair. Let us be fair. Just as much as we empathize with people that have physical and mental, the obvious disability, we need to be fair. We need to have understanding that people are going through other stuff that are not so physical. So, and I hope that we understand that that happens all the time, because it can be very difficult as well. It can be very, very difficult for people like that, especially when people don't admit that they have anything going on. I wish I have more time, but time is fast spent. Thank you so much, everybody that has joined me tonight. I appreciate you. I am the king. Whenever you come on, we always feel your presence. Thank you, Sister Jenny. Thank you, Bookilicious.
We always feel his presence. I remember the first time he came on
Yes.
I'm looking at the name. See, it's like I know this person somewhere. Just remember.
Thank you so much. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate that when we have platforms like this, where we discuss important things that can make life better, where we discuss things that people can seek help can come. A lot of people don't come here. Look at how many people we are. You see a lot of people there, unfortunately. There are many people out there that are lacking, that are suffering because of simple information need, but they won't be here. So thank you everybody that's come online tonight.
You know, the reason you won't see people in places like this is because they prefer to go to where they will just be saying rubbish and they, you know, all those nonsense. They will start laughing and so that is why, you know, the information that will do them good, they don't want to listen to it. When you ask them, why is this thing like this? Those are the people that will tell you,
And sis, thank you so much. This program has opened my eye to another business opportunity. Ask me why. I've always thought, okay, opening elderly people's home in Nigeria, I would think, come on, let's do something like that because we have forgotten that we have some special children in Nigeria. So we on this platform that are privileged abroad. It's a business opportunity. We can look into it to start a school or a home to care for special needs children. Even if it's a charity, I'm definitely sure that people with these children abroad will definitely come to our aid. Even to charity lavish, they'll come to our aid and support.
Please, I mean, me, I'm really particular about because the help is going to only afford the help.
We have, sorry, ma'am, we have it in mind. In fact, we have the school and the school and the home in mind. But you know, all those things are capital intensive. I also have in mind what I want to share now. I've shared it with someone in Nigeria, an NGO, and the woman went and started that thing without knowing.
That's Nigerians for you. They will hijack the idea.
They hijack the whole idea.
They will hijack the idea once you tell them.
I have the mind to start medical policing in Nigeria and all of those things. She does not know what I'm trying to do. She just went, and before I know it, she put it on radio.
Imagine.
About it, I just laughed. This is the same person that went to US, collected all my baby's kids, and said she asked me to send it to her. Then we were still in Nigeria, and they said they want to give us some grants and all of those things. Until today, ever since she came back from US, I never set my eye on her. Till date.
That's one thing again about our people. So sometimes when you have anything in mind, you keep it to yourself until you are ready.
I am the king. They did it to us as well. We shared the vision of.
Yes, I was going to say that they did it to you and your husband.
Oh dear, that is Nigeria, my brother.
Yeah, but this my sister here was this idea of doing some things in Nigeria, and the very people that they shared it with, they said we're going to connect it to the right people that are going to help and blah blah blah. I know their story. I was just about to say that, and they went to the husband went to Nigeria, and she know, and unfortunately the man was just talking out of idea, you know, the paperwork, everything, what disappear for well. But what will do? And we have a lot of people that
it can never be the original because the original person knows what he wants to put in that context. But what they will just be doing is what they don't even know. In prototype,
they can't go far.
They can't go far. Where are they today? Where are those NGOs today? Man, I met a lot of NGOs. I lost hope in Nigeria at this point.
àwọn èèyàn fi ó ń ṣe mí báyìí náà wọ́n fi ń jẹun ni wọ́n ti sọ di jẹun wọ́n ti sọ di.
No. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic.
Wọ́n ṣe mí báyìí náà.
One NGO said they are going to match 100 lawyers, 100 doctors. They will give them shares, branded shares with Nicole's name and all of those things for Nicole's case.
They are very good. They are very good at stuff like that, which is really sad. Anyway, it's really sad. We have people that are doing it sincerely. There was a woman that was arrested. That one is actually US based, and he was taking the money. He said he was taking the money to Africa. But then they got there. He had mansions for himself, for herself, for her family. It was all over the news. These are the people that don't allow people that deserve the help to receive the help that they deserve. They do it as well. The Oyinbos do it as well, where they use charities for their own good. They use it to fill their own pocket. Oh, they're sad gone. I'm not going to lie. But still, I am actually really based on the grassroots. I'm not taking ilé alámọ̀ náà gbé tó ń reject tó ń reject tó dẹ̀ ní cerebral palsy tó ní autism tó ní gbogbo àwọn yẹn ní those are the ones that actually need to every time my heart goes out to them.
I saw a lady on TikTok that came out some years ago, and she said this. I had to go look. I went around. I made sure I get to her, keep for her, and I met her. I give her the looking. I can give her that, and I told her. I said, look, we want to put this child on a payroll and all of those things. And she said she doesn't. And I told her we are going to look at how we can make him get more help and all of those things. But guess what? The month I went there, the following month, it was December. I went there, I think around November or thereabouts. And December died. The boy died. It was so pathetic. I felt so bad.
Oh God.
I felt really bad.
Oh God.
The boy died, and it touched me a lot. So, but I think one of the things we need to do, see, you need to do more here.
Benny.
For parents like that, for parents who are living, who are having children like that, first of all, they need to be happy themselves. Some of them don't get something doing that will get them where they needed to be. And it's so hard for them. So if they are not happy, how would they be happy with the child they have?
Ìmí inú wọn wọ́n ṣe ń pọn géńdé, ìmí inú wọn wọn ò tẹ ẹ̀rọ oúnjẹ fọ́mọ yẹn, ìmí inú wọn ibi táwọn gan ń gbé.
People that told me I should give consent to kill my child, and I said no. Why will you tell me to give consent?
Imagine. So if you are not there, that's what they will have done. That's where you need to. That's why you need to put all the paperwork in place as well. Because I'm telling you, Lord have mercy.
There are some certain things I cannot reveal right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you hear. They even told me the child will not live more than 5 years old.
Imagine. Ṣáwọn jẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run ni. Ṣáwọn jẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run.
Going to be 15. She's going to be 15.
To the glory of God.
One of our birthdays, to the glory of God. One of our birthdays, I have been expecting one. Her mom just called me and said, she has started her menstruation. Her period. I was like, oh, I was happy, and my wife was like, there's no big deal about it. I said,
there is
you wouldn't understand the happiness, the joy I have seeing her having. And guess what? That morning, I was expecting a visa, and I've been checking my mail. That morning before she called, I've been checking my mail. Instantly, she told me,
you received the good news. They are always a blessing anyway. They are always a blessing. I feel sorry for people that don't take care of children like that.
And I saw the mail that my visa had been granted. I was like, God, the same day my daughter started her period. So these children are blessings.
They are blessings, very.
We don't know until
they are
we
blessings.
are able to understand that they are blessing in disguise. Then take good care of them. But if you want to do anything for them, considering their parents, their welfare is very important. It's not just about the children, the parents, because they are the one carrying the burden. The child does not even know what is happening. Apart from the pain they are going through and all of those things. But the parents are the one carrying the burden, the agony, the pain, the trauma and everything. To ease all those things, you must give them Lola Cash, you find me here. Thank you. So we need to just give the parents the best hand that we can.
And the best support, Benny.
Best support we can give.
Yeah, it can be quite overwhelming. Like that woman that I was playing her video earlier. Her daughter is 26. Ó ṣì ń wẹ̀ fún ni, ó yìí ń wọṣọ fún ni, ó yìí ṣe gbọ́ ọdún ọmọ yẹn ó yàtọ̀ sí ìgbà tó kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀, you know, but she still has to do a lot of things to help that child to do a lot of things. Not even a child, but we kept on referring to her as a child unconsciously. We forgot that this is a 26-year-old woman. If she was okay, she would probably be married with kids. You know, but because of the special need, thank you so much, Lola Cash. Thank you. Thank you so much. So if that child was I kept saying child, you see, you know, just because of this special need thing, if it was a normal young lady by now at Chiton University, so sometimes we need to have a look at these people and, you know, bear in mind that.
Sorry, madam. My own daughter is, like I said, she's going to be 15 by the way this year. She cannot talk, she can't walk, she can't do anything for herself. We do everything for her. Everything. We guess what she needs. At every point in time.
Yeah, you have to be her thinking, you know, brain. You have to kind of improvise. A lot of times you have to improvise, think of, you know, what he would need.
I am the king. Thank you for doing that. May God Almighty reward
Amen.
you abundantly.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
We need to show them all
the love.
Everything she needs, God will provide for.
Amen.
Whenever I want to pay my son's school fees, I never lack. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Money will just come. In fact, it's always come at the right time. It's on his priority. I pay his school fees with ease. Anytime I want to pay, I just pay. In school, they always call to say thank you. I was so like, why are they telling me thank you? It's my right, it's my responsibility to take care of this child. The mother will call me, Auntie, Esheo, let us all school mommy, Esheo, but don't tell me thank you. I'm doing it with happiness. I'm doing it with happiness. The love alone. Whenever he managed to call me, thank you. Only so thank you 100 times.
Oh, bless. How old is he now?
Thank you. Shagun will be 22.
Oh, wow. What's he that back?
Baby boy.
Shagun will be 22. I'm very handsome. Very handsome.
If you see my own, he's a supermodel. He's a supermodel. A lot of people, in fact, like I said, that's why I earned the name. That's why I earned the name Yauba. People call me
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the king. Actually, I came off.
Thank you, Lola Cash, for joining us. Lola Cash, thank you for joining us. Please join the conversation.
Bro. Seriously, I accepted and came off because of you. Sometimes you think you know people and you don't really know them. So I never knew, despite that I know you, but I never knew you had such situation. And I've always, but you, despite that, every time I see you, you're always smiling, you're always creating happiness, you're always very eloquent. And you know, sometimes you never know what people are going through sometimes. So I'm just using this as a point of contact. May God continue to strengthen you.
Amen.
By God's grace.
Amen.
So, you guys are doing well, you and your wife. God will continue to give you strength.
Amen.
I never knew. Despite that,
despite that I've known you for a long time, I never knew that.
And I'm the queen. I just followed you too.
I never knew.
Thank you. I'll follow you back. I'll follow you back.
So I actually followed him here. He's my brother.
My husband also admired you, and he went straight to Google your situation.
Your daughters, yeah.
And he said, please take that man's contact. We need to collaborate. He just said that to me.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
I hope we all find a point to, even me, in my own little way, you understand? Maybe we'll research more, we'll try to see how we can help that child fulfill that person's destiny. Because I know that there's no child, there's no human being that do not have their own destiny, their own purpose. Do you understand? So let's just come together, let's find a way to, put that child out there and, make sure that child gets the best out of life. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry about that. I never knew all this.
You don't need to be sorry.
No, it's my friend. He's always, you understand? So, but to think that, sometimes when these things happen, let me tell you, maybe it also shows, my husband says something about me. I'm very much a man who are very selfish. And what I mean by selfish is that, many times I'm only thinking of it's not like I don't have friends, but I really don't say that I'm not invested in people. You understand? Sometimes it's my husband that would even ask, do you understand? Because I believe that everybody will see. Do you understand? So, but as I grow older and I see people love me regardless, people look for me regardless, I just wonder that. Yes, and people will tell you what you have said maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and you just wonder, so, you understand? So maybe as I grow older, I get to realize that maybe I am too into myself. You understand? That I don't even think that other people also need your attention. You understand? And despite that, this person, I've known him, he's always smiling, he's always happy.
Thank you. He's not carrying it on his head. Some people actually carry their problem on their head. Yeah.
Your friend knows. Everybody, your friend, everybody knows.
That my friend is my best friend. And the more you look selfishness, that's my best friend. And I know that you guys are very close, but we never even discuss about you for one day. I think there's a lot of also. That's why, I understand. That's why that you guys are close.
Damn sick.
You understand? I'm not talking. So everybody I'm actually interested in is any kind of business or money or really. So and I think that also.
Thank you, sis.
Unfortunately, with the over 40 people, I'm more believe. So, but I think I still have time.
In fact,
I'm so sorry.
the fact that you're talking the way you're talking goes to show that you are a compassionate person. It's not really your fault. It's not really your fault in a way, because a lot of us we can only do as much as we are aware of. Some people are not even aware. Some people don't know. For you to be feeling the way you're feeling.
Let's repost all these things, please. Can we go ahead and repost it? It will also reach other people too. Other people can learn and join.
Thank you, sis.
We should be our brother's keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't always say, because because of what Sister Lola has just said, I'm going to just quickly tell you guys a story. On one of these occasions, I went to church and somebody got offended because they wanted to sit in a particular place, and as an usher, I ushered them to a different place and they were not happy and they really misbehaved. Let me just shorten the story. And then when we were talking, somebody said, don't blame that person because you have no idea what she's going through. And I said to the person, do you have an idea what I am going through? Don't ever say whatever you're going through because this person is smiling, always dressed up, always wearing guys, you know what? I have a son with special needs. My son is autistic. And that same week that person did what they did, my daughter got diagnosed with cancer. This person did not have a clue, you know, but I was still like this. Do you understand? I was still dressed up, I still turned up, I was still smiling, and the person misbehaved. And the excuse that person gave was, I was going through some stuff. No matter what you're going through,
what I'm going through,
treat other people right. And the fact that some people turn up, like you're saying about I'm the king now, he's always appearing smiling, he's always, you never knew, even though you've been friends for so long, you never knew. A lot of people are carrying burdens that you don't know. That's why you have to be compassionate. We have to not use your situation as an excuse to be mean to other people.
Likewise, most of the time I'm on your show and I'm on other platforms that you know. I am in the hospital with my
yes. Yeah.
Going through blood exchange and everything, and I'm still smiling and contributing and yapping people online.
Yeah. There was even one she recorded for me. I told her to help me do a screen recording. We couldn't use it because the hospital machine that goes beep, beep, beep. It was all over the video, so we couldn't use it because in fact I was working here overshadow. I told her, I said, please, sis, she was in the hospital. She just the son just got discharged again. People are going through stuff, and we have to be kind to one another, no matter what.
Sorry, madam.
Yes, sir.
All those periods you were seeing me that you said that I'm smiling, some of those times we will have to rush that girl to the hospital when she is having crisis. She used to have serious one. Sometimes she will be in the hospital